I don't know how you people live down here. It's hot, it's humid. Most of the time it smells like the goddamn river.
Smells alright to me.
You know what it is. It stinks of mud. Wet, rotten mud. It's been buried down deep for way too fucking long. The Mekong Delta had that same goddamn stench. Hated it then, hate it now.
So, what'd you find out?
Frank Pagani runs Tikfa Harbor. Reports up to Tommy Marcano, and he has a ship called the Tanager, which he uses to smuggle shit in and out of the city. For the past 8 months, he's been making regular trips to Bermuda.
What's in Bermuda?
Not a goddamn thing. He's really been going to Cuba.
Marcano used to run the mob casinos down in Havana.
My assumption is that Frank has been taking whatever is salvageable from the old casinos and bringing it back up here.
That's a lot of effort to reuse some old tables and slot machines. There's gotta be something else going on.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't walk up to Frank and ask him. He's in Havana now, and he isn't scheduled to be back anytime soon.
We gotta force him to change his travel plans.
Frank's businesses are centered around stolen cars and freight. Look for places that'll support that kind of activity. Once you start taking them down, he'll come home.
All right.
I'll put a tap on the Coast Guard and let you know when the Tanager contacts them.
Hey, over here. So you the scary motherfucker who gon' deal with Junior Holland.
Nice to meet you too, lady.
Set it down. I don't mean anything by it. I'm Gina Kowalski. My old man and I used to boost cars with Junior before he decided to brain us and throw in with Marcano.
I don't see your old man around.
Died in a cell upstate round Easton.
Oh. Sorry.
He shouldn't have got caught. Junior's running cars out of the best old gas station around the way. Got some pros that come around with high-end rides. Hell, he even got a sideline bootlegging gasoline from the refinery.
Where the car's going?
He sells some here, but knowing how many nice new rides gone missing lately, I'm guessing Junior's getting ready to run a bunch in a shipment out of town.
If he's got people out on the street, I'll get him to talk. Maybe even get word about the pros he's got working for him. See you around, Gina.
Junior's boys don't scare easy, but you still need to get some of them to talk. Junior's looking pretty fucked now, isn't he? You got that little speed freak Junior stayed up out here.
Didn't plan on doing any less.
An old friend with an E out at the best oil say Junior come blowing through, making everybody's life a living hell. And he won't leave until he can get the business right. Never heard of Junior Holland being so dang motivated.
When you have to kick up to Sal Marcano, that'll light a fire into your ass.
That and all the speed he's on. When you whip his ass, tell him he shouldn't have messed with Gina Kowalski.
I'll catch you later, Gina.
Junior's a dirty, backstabbing piece of shit. Go get him.
but I don't know anything about
Look who
skill.
I found!
Huh?
God damn it! He's fucking gone!
Consider it done.
Get that stupid son of a bitch! He's hit!
Whoa, getting under cover. You Negroes are great for target practice.
Let me take a look. Check that last spot. Not here, back to it.
Huh?
Ain't too many of us left.
Get this useless fucking body out of here.
Fuck, I asked him!
Lost man already. Down another one. The fuck he go?
He's still here. He has to
Check
be.
over there, boys.
He's taking out the whole team!
I ain't going out like that.
What? I'm in charge. You go look. Huh? That's your job, not mine.
Huh?
What? That's your job, not mine. Ready for cover. Shit's going down now.
Huh?
Look who... Fuck who asked him!
Get back there and check.
I gotta find this asshole myself?
I'll flush him out. Huh?
You want to check over there?
I gotta find this asshole myself? Huh?
Where those big balls now, Junior? Can you spare some of your crew to hold Tick 4?
Yeah, okay. But if you asking me to commit the lives of my men here, then I expect you to commit to me. And remember this road we're setting out on in the here and now.
Why'd I become a priest? Every bad thing you experience, every trauma, they never leave you. Sure, you might forget about them for a while, but when the next one comes along, no matter how slight, it brings everything back. It reminds you of the weight you've been lugging around. I knew I couldn't carry all that on my own.
Hey there, Monsieur Clay. We got this place under control. We're gonna run it nice and smooth. Plenty of money to be made.
Tú, ven para acá.
I think you've been waiting for me.
Yeah, Pablo Duarte. You with the company?
Not exactly. That gonna be a problem?
If you can help keep money from going to those communist bastards in Cuba, then no.
You with the Cuban Revolutionary Council?
I made it through that disaster back in '61. Ended up here. I still have connections, though. It's how Frank Pagani's smuggling operation got on my radar. His man, Pops Holland, runs the freight yard. Does a lot of business with Havana.
All that commie talk about common ownership is so much bullshit, it's sickening.
Those hijos de puta only care about money. Since losing River Row, Pops has had to resort to airdrops. They move them around, so you'll have to find out where they're happening.
I'm sure Pops' people will be more than happy to help me out. I'll be back, Pablo.
The fuckers working for Pops Holland know what he's up to. You're gonna need to get at them. Holland's not getting any more cargo out to Cuba. Good. You somehow managed to piss off both the communists and the gangsters. Word is Pops Holland is seriously fucked thanks to you.
Best way to make a crook squirm is to hurt his money.
Huh, yeah. I heard Frank Pagani told Pops to get his ass back to the freight yard. Pops isn't going anywhere until you're dealt with. I understand he's a hard motherfucker. He's a survivor.
Thanks for looking out, Pablo. But I dealt with a lot worse than Pops.
Go get that commie-loving piece of shit, Holland.
Half-naked guys engaging in shootouts is why I don't go out much anymore.
You think I should ask out Alice, who works in the office?
Alice Holland. Because you remember her dad is your fucking boss, and her brother is a homicidal fucking tweaker.
So, you don't think it's a good idea?
You need to worry about that nigga out there trying to kill us. Survive him, then you can do what the fuck you want.
Huh? Fuck, I packed it in. We're done here.
Don't need my goddamn dad.
You know you're dead? Grab and cover! We got another man! Form up on me and let's go! Can't kill all of us, huh?
Hope I'm not out of line here, Pops. But we shouldn't be working with those communist fucks.
Their money's the same color as everybody else's.
Don't change the fact that Cuba was on the verge of shoving a bunch of nukes up our asses.
Listen here. I hate those filthy communists as much as anyone else. But if I only worked with folks I liked, I'd be penniless and living in a ditch. Y'all just worry about that coon and leave the Cubans to me.
Work for me, and I'll let you keep doing what you're doing.
Okay, fine. I'll work with you.
Real happy to hear that, Pops. If we're gonna hold Tickfall Harbor, I'm gonna need some of your guys.
My men can secure this district with one eye closed. That's not a problem. The problem will come if you try to take it away from us at our next sit-down.
You the reporter?
Harold Cawley, the Tattler. I'm covering DeRazio's little corruption racket.
Can't imagine it's good for your health, naming names in the Marcano organization.
Didn't you hear? Even cigarette smoke will kill you. So here's what I know. We've got city officials taking bribes, blackmail, juicy stuff. At the center of it all is a fellow named Frankie Bernard. The problem is, I don't know where he operates.
Might make it kind of hard to find him.
Ah, but the thing is, I hear Mr. Bernard uses debt drops, spots where his people leave bribes for officials to pick up. And I just happen to know where they are. I also understand Frankie keeps a sweet blackmail stash of every dirty deal he's done.
I'll see if I can't get one of those couriers to give up the location for your mystery man and his little blackmail stash.
The people working for Bernard are just as secretive as he is. You might have to find some way to get them to talk. You've really got poor Frankie in a bit of hot water over at the bathhouse. Sorry, shitty pun. Because of you, Tony DeRazio is having a hard time controlling the city's politicos, so he's ordered Frankie to keep an eye on the Imperial. It's a third strike, you're dead situation. How do you think you'll handle old Frankie?
That's all up to him.
Hey, I could tag along, my camera's in the car, and...
You want to dig up more dirt for your rag, you do it on your own time. I ain't gonna drag your libelous ass all over town.
I get it. I get it. Be seeing you. If you kill Bernard, be sure to let me know what happened, okay?
You can't tell me this city doesn't feel less safe. And it's not just the mugging. It's got so I don't even want to check the mail anymore. It's either a bill or a past due notice. Oh, I'm sorry.
You don't know shit. Jimmy's an inspiration. Came up from out of the fucking streets without a pot to piss in. Now he's the guy you ought to...
Sorry about that.
The votes are fucking
They be
joke.
barking.
All part of the white man's plan to lull us into the same passivity the poor white...
Tell it like it is.
Come back soon.
Tell it like like it is. Tell it like it is. Tell it like it is.
Mary made me take it to the opera one time. Beaucoup boring, bro.
You've got a lot of nerve.
We're never gonna get crime under control until we deal.
Shrimp sausage dogs, come on, you look like you want one.
Lived here my whole life, right on the water. Never learned to swim. Go figure.
Somebody there? I could have served better than any man who's ever put on a uniform. That you could be fucking certain of. But it was my mama's dying wish that I go to college. And I'm not a man who goes
Did he
against his
just
mother.
shoot him? Hot damn!
Huh? Hey, is that a gun? What the hell's happening over there?
Wait a second. Is that a
What the
gun?
hell's happening over there?
One of our guys is down.
That fella just got shot.
Everybody set!
Son, stop waving that damn gun around.
I think he's dead.
We got a body here. Move!
Raising a ruckus.
My curiosity's getting the better of me. That person looks lifeless. Nothing here. Dipshit got himself dead. I didn't hear a damn thing. Dipshit got himself dead.
To come with and check that out.
How'd we miss him?
Happening there?
How come he ain't moving?
Look out! Watch it, you kuyon. It's goddamn perverse. Probably what the hell?
A bit. This young folks' music.
There's no help for this one.
Noise. Most of it is. But listen.
Coming through.
And you can get the same thing.
I'm checking
Hands
this out.
off! I ain't letting that pass.
Better not point it over here.
Poor asshole bought the farm.
Paper stand around here. I gotta check the
That
smoke.
don't look right. Oops. Well, that's
Back in the
distressing.
arms of Jesus.
It's a matter of style, you understand? You can't expect it by
green ratio.
No way. Coats, collars, and cuffs, my daddy always said.
Okay, then.
Guess it's easier to get rid of Bobby Airhead than to get rid of his shitty radio commercials.
case doesn't enter into it. That man has none. Did you see that time?
Is this some bitch dead?
And who's in the room with you, Alan?
Mr. DeRazio's man, Senator. Just cut his throat like it was nothing. Wonder if somebody needs help.
Damn me directly.
Okay, Mr. Bernard. One question. How exposed am I?
You see that? Wants to know. Mr. DeRazio guarantees confidentiality, sir. Any transactions you may have had with our organization are safe as houses.
Fine.
Alan, you ever talk around me like I'm not standing right here? And I'll have to hurt you some.
Just gonna have to find some other sucker to do all the work. Credit.
Probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna investigate.
You know how it is.
That poor son bitch even breathe. Got a mad dog killer out here.
Really get it going? She throws some expense. Of not getting to see your family's enough. At this point, they're just gonna have to find some other sucker to do all the work and get none of the credit. Do I look worried to you? Something shiny and it'll all blow. And if it doesn't turn around,
I'm thinking it's time you expand your clientele, Frankie. Think you can handle that?
Sure. Tony D's not gonna like this, though.
Let me worry about DeRazio. I'm downtown. Need some help securing it.
Yeah, no problem. My guys are on their way. We're gonna keep this district locked down good and tight. Just don't get amnesia or some shit about who kept things running over here.
After I was discharged, I wandered around for a couple, 3 months, did some odd jobs. I got arrested once or twice for fighting. But I always kind of knew I was going into seminary. It just took a little while for it to sink in, I suppose. Once I was done with seminary, Bishop Jenkins sent me to St. Michelle's Home for Colored Boys. That orphanage was a pile of shit from the day I got there till the day I left. But I loved it. I loved helping those boys.